Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to some more S-Tuner. We haven't actually done any S-Tuner videos in a long time. That was a weird sound my throat just made, but as you can see, a lot of things have changed. Mainly being this whole big screen here. There's a way to change that. I think it's in the menu here. View, maybe not under view, maybe it's under camera. Unlock aspect ratio. You know, it does this, and basically this is a bigger screen, so I'm gonna leave it on the bigger screen. And then I just click the X there. So today we're gonna be doing an S14, as I'm sure you can already tell. This is basically gonna be what I want it to look like in real life. If everything does go well, I should have an S14 Zenki in the next couple months, as long as the one I'm going for doesn't get sold. I should have enough money soon, and it will be looking hopefully like this when I'm completely finished with it. Obviously right away it's not gonna look anything like this, but yeah, let's go ahead and start building this. Vented guards for the bonnet. We're just gonna have a stock S14. There we go. And where they changed this whole thing up around on me here. Guards, bonnet, side skirts. Side skirts will be stock, so we just leave that there. Front bars will be, where's the S14? There we go. S14 stock with lip. There we go. Going to have that. Rear bars is just going to be stock. Yep. And now we're over here. We got some headlights, which is just stock S14 headlights. Maybe we can do some eyelids. I don't know. It'll obviously be changed when I have it more. That is, if I do get it. I hope I get it. It'd be pretty awesome to get, especially since the S14 is my favorite of the whole S chassis. I do like the kooky version better, but Zenki is still pretty awesome, and I do like it better than all the other ones. Although you can't really compare. You can't really compare all the S chassis to each other because they're all awesome. I like them all, but the S14 is just a little bit better in my opinion than the rest. So S14 grill stock. Yeah, that should work. And then S14 pumped rear guards. It'll obviously be over fenders in real life, but they're not in this game, so just pumped will work fine. And then, is there anything else in here I want to add? I mean, it'd be pretty cool to have a diffuser on it, but I don't think I'm going to do that. That'd be crazy expensive as well. Then, is it exhaust 6? Did I remember? Oh, I did remember correctly. I remembered correctly. Exhaust 6 is, in fact, the part that I want. So let's move that. Okay. Let's use this little fine adjustment tool here. And then move it over to the left. Oh, that moved it to the right. Let's move it to the left. There we go. And then rotation. We'll rotate it up a little bit, and not that way, let's rotate it that way. Just a little bit, and we should be done there. So there's the exhaust. Now, is there anything else under here? Exhaust star, full cage. I don't think I'd have a roll cage in it, to be honest, but I will have an intercooler. This is, of course, when everything I want done to it is done. Or obviously it's not going to be completely done, but this is what I'd want it to be. The most ideal sort of thing that I would want. And it looks like they actually added a few cool options here. They added a car trailer, a bike, nitrous bottle, and a surfboard. I do have a BMX bike, and I ride BMX. It is a We the People Zodiac 2012, I believe that's what it is. So I could do a bike, as long as it's a BMX bike. And it is, so I don't know. I don't know if I really want to put that in here. It's not really part of my build. But yeah, I think that's about it for the exterior of the car. Of course, the color will be different. But yeah, this is how I would want it. I want to select the lip there. That's not dark enough. There we go. I like that. Make the lip much darker than it is, or than it already was. But yeah, of course I'll have a turbocharger in it when I'm finished with everything. And now I think we can move on to the engine. Ooh. I don't know if they even have a KA24 in here. Engine parts. Alright. Hold on, let's see. Covers. Okay. Let's do I6. There we go. They don't have a KA. Unless it's one of these ones. But they also don't have the SR20, so I don't know. That sort of looks like a KA, if I'm honest. I'm not an expert. I don't even own one yet, but that looks pretty similar. I could be wrong though, and I probably am wrong. What's this look like? Okay, that looks like a supercharger. It might not be, but I don't really care. Let's throw that on there, and we're going to have a high mount turbo, and then our front dress will be style 1, thermostat housing type 1, air filter. Let's do pod filter 2. Accessories, we can do a battery, a bell mouth, which I assume goes onto the turbocharger, and it does, but I don't really feel like fitting that. So we'll take that off. We have a V-mount intercooler and a supercharger. So I think that's about good for the engine. Anyway, we can go to the colors here and just make everything a lot more shiny. I doubt it would ever be as shiny as this in real life, but it's not gonna be too clean, I don't think. At least not from the current state it's in. And this is the filter, so we'll just throw red in there. And I think that looks pretty good. We can go over to the piping area. Pipe 1 in, filter. Pipe 2 out will be the power adder. This power adder to the exit 1. No, that looks pretty stupid. Exit 2. How about throttle body? And yeah, that looks alright. Engine bay entry 1 to the throttle body. And that is our engine. We can change the pipe color. Yeah. Let's just shine it up a little bit. Oh, we didn't. Okay. We can hide the underbody. That's actually a really good addition, because for missiles and stuff like that, it looked much better when the underbody was completely gone, and now you don't have to worry about that. So we can close that. We can close the hood here. And now we just move on to the wheels. Of course, I'm going to have to do the paint later. All wheels all the way around are going to have... I'm fairly certain they're in here. Yep, RPF 1. Just because these wheels are pretty cheap for what they like compared to other wheels, they're quite cheap. I've already looked into them, and obviously I'm not gonna have it cambered like this, but I'm just gonna do it how I know. Oh wow, -20. Oh yeah, you could always go up to -20. I don't know what I'm saying. But yeah, I won't have this sort of camber on my car, obviously, but just for the in-game here, I want a little bit of drift style of camber on it. And then we do -5 in the back, 10 dish, and offset it correctly. There we go. We just need to lower the car now. Suspension. Ride height about there. It's not going to be this low either, but just got to rotate it a little bit so that it comes off the rear. And yeah, there we go. Now we just need to go to our main colors and change the color of this to sort of a, I don't know how to get this color. I'm sure most of you know what this looks like in real life. If you're not, you just look up a picture of the S14 and I'm sure at least one of them is going to have a color like this, because this is quite a common color for it. But this is the color that the car is in currently. I probably wouldn't change it because it looks pretty good. And yeah, now for the wheels, I think I would keep the wheels a chrome color, if I'm honest. Not entirely certain, but I think there's only like 4 color options. There's gold, black, and then there's chrome, and there was some other one, and it was like a special order, but I think I'd do the chrome or the gold or the black. I don't know. I'd have to decide on that on a later date. But yeah, that's basically how I would want my S14 to look if I do end up getting it in the next couple months. Hopefully I do, and yeah, it should be pretty sweet and look pretty awesome. And we'll get some good videos out of that if I do, of course, get it. But thank you guys for watching, and this was a quick little, I guess it wasn't really quick, it's been about 12 minutes, but yeah, an extra introduction back into S-Tuner. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video.